membe kerim banko to right now ama mo kumpa anu menka sabu banko eta nyato nte fe man sakunda man tire nyaati lin kan wala fulo yenta ye do ko ke la banko to so much so that yenta ke fambalundi no yaje so be fambalundi no nyaadi le ibe opportunity create la men ya lon koy kate bonina bantala banko to comme like mano diwlino jabol ni pompiterol ni sisol ni sekilol at least yenta ka try ikawol produce no la banko to ne okay ku fula wala be kala ibe do ko create la nole pour funding ke wala ani mol hani ke bari si do ko provide nole because ibe trade expand la nole. That's number one. Number two, ila dependency on foreign currency se wotala nole isa je ko dollar ni euro ni pano la price o tikar escalate la yaje. So at the same time also nyanda fanan ila banko to menu bijang ye production okay in such a way that ye fengol tamen ya lon ko bank tala bankol fana be sulale la ike produce na ike export pour foreign currency so that preso te la no la foreign currency kan so nyin na nyon do jamal na je ko nyul nyata ke ibukake anu wala ke balya aka batani batal nadina mulkan anu nyin to nyalem you are truth tv and this is the truth anu momo ya lon ko mu gamenu di jang ike laaja ka wuli ya jale nyin tonya ifon ya lon foni nya kasala o da karal but the truth of the matter is that complainol siata banko kan ya jale business o man tra takan parce que gamenol man access to pour nafulo to pour business o keno number 1 number 2 capital man soto me alon ka se jurwa bundal yele no ya jale because to la bank we have a system that we call the single obligo limit so momo ni la fa business kala limit le beta la banko e bank nyanta ka men ditela pour la business so saying anun tol nyanta nu ka sector jamal nyanta ka financial access to the finance from those sectors like agriculture we should have got nyanta ka agricultural bank so member senal support la nyanta nun ka investment bank so o traders bank o merchant bank me yalon ko be local traders support la nyanta nun ka housing finance bank so ya me yalon ko men yalon ko dafta bu fenkol la e bungol la ten c'est finance bank c'est e mako no e fansum cordal so ya ñun na ñon dol be ñanta kake bari banko me yalon ko right now ite be balula nyamin do ite la nyata ta me momenti don wala ye support IMF or World Bank anu dunia have passed that stage xam nga it is time dan tul ñenta nga lo fay because men kana ika bo World Bank amul advice so ndenga lon gambe expertul siara jan ya na wol ni wol be karanda university kilingol le so why ite be sila jang mol kana bona bay ki dictate what you should do membe tela banko sambala nyato you see so these are the things so we can see over the period there had never been a multi-million dollar or a multi-million euro project that can create thousands of employment so what is happening investors bina they want to invest because Gambia is among one of the best strategically located countries in the sub-region Gambia low kutale parce que nga Atlantic Ocean soro kunatola ya jele nga river Gambia me alon ko GCO over 300-400 kilometers yake GCO soto ye sene banko so me nga fatalta the population soto me alon ko 78% of the population so hani wo nyaaw nyay te ika jabo ni pompitero nati from banda ika bonang from Holland ika sise kilo boninang ay 11,000 miles away ika mano boninang from India more than how many thousands of kilometers woman kake and these are realities why because dunia be faring kodola you see it's proper planning nyanda ka wala ke and ye atondi ye la fila banko le ye tonya sabatin direct ya jale ye kodol ta ye manage ye mol put into business banko eta but right now these are not happening and I'm more kumpa because I'm a businessman I know what is happening nobody is going to tell me that in this country so that's it lima la bugar wax moy comme rewi Gambia li fi nekk di xew umput kenn yëpp xam ne lan la nekk di xew mooy économie bi nu moo doxee dafa yéex torop économie nekku di def doxee niñ ko foge niñ ko séntuwe parce que lan moo waral loolu xaalis amul si dëkk bi lan moo tax xaalis amul parce que lii war a tax xaalis am loolu la nguur gi nekku di def comprendre parce que balaa business bi mun a dox sa doomi réew dañu war a am accès ci capital xaalis pour mën a def yenn affaire comme li ma wax fii soo fi buggee indi même bateau suukar mbite bateau ceeb mbite bateau essence mënuloo koo def parce que benn banque mënul laa jot dat garantie wala pour nga war koo indi so da ngaa gis ne ñun dañoo toog fii nii ñi jógee si biti ñoo ñëw contrôle économie bi so loolu ñàkk rek la moom nekk di jur because suñ foreign currency bi duñ si mun a bénéfice duñ am lu doy comprend ba pare price bi duñ ko mun a contrôle ba pare ñi nekk di trade xaalis bi ñoo amee yëpp duñ ko invest fii dañ koo génnee si dëkk bi dem développe yeneen dëkkat ñu toog si coono so loolu bokk na si loo xam ne dafa indi ñàkk si dëkk bi loolu tax dëkk bi gën a ñàkk te lii dëgg la umput kenn so loolu la économie soo buggee muuf li nga njëkkaa mun a def mooy nga invite ay nit ñoo xam ne dañoo jógee si bitim réew ak seen xaalis nga invest massively on housing like for example if we should have invested over 200 million 300 million dollars on housing which is a necessity right now luwaasa ngi seer ku nekkaa ngi bugga sa këri boppa ku nekkaa ngi bugga soo fa investé 200 million so imaginal loolu créer liggéey yu moo indi so liggéey yooyu ñi faa liggéey ñoom ñëpp suñoo am li ñoo feeku so kii jaay marché dina am li moo njëriñoo kii nekk si pharmacie bi kii nekk taxi driver bi même ñawkat bi so xaalis dafa war a circulate soo munutee loolu empower joxal sa doomi réew mi capital jox leen access to capital categorize sa banques yi amal different category of bank so fii soo ko seetloo ñun ñaari façon yi banque rek la ñu am mooy commercial bank ak microfinance banques yi ak commercial bank maanaam ñoom ñëpp benn interest rate bi la ñëw le te fii nii comme yeneen dëkk yi comme Gambia melu ni yeneen dëkk yi whereby you have single digit interest rate so fii da ngaa dem interest ak 21%. So nga demaat default rate dafa dem 32%. So nobody can do business here, meaningful business doo ko mën a def because xaalis bi war a circulate nekkul di circulate parce que ñi war a yore ay jumtuwaay pour ñu war a fay salary ñoom tamit ñu war a dem di dépasse dafa néew te loolu dëgg la because ndaw yi bur bu set ñu ngi complain because man xam naa si dara so yi basically loolu si dëkk bu taxaw si loolu doo dem waaw loolu amut sax because dëkk boo xam ne yow export loo dara pour am foreign currency so yow li nga njëriñoo yëpp da nga koo import mu jógee si yeneen dëkk yi so yow doo dem because loolu tax foreign currency dafa nekk di yokku rek so suy nekk di yokku bagage dañoo yokku because ñun liggéeyuñ fi dara xam nga nen bu gën a ndaw ak ganaar sax mënuñ koo produire so dëkk wi du dem so waxuma la ceeb mbite diwlin yi nga xam ne dañ yomba defar understand parce que am nañ moyen yi yëpp fii nii am nañ suuf bi am nañ ndaw yi am nañ ndox bi so loolu moo gën a am solo si li nga dundee nga mun koo def so lana tax loolu mënut a xew loolu mooy wax ji te su ñoo wax xew waxooñ ay ndaw dafa war a nekk on large scale understand nga xam ne dina mën a am a macroeconomic effect not goto small garden yi nii loolu amul njëriñ da ngaa def on large scale nga mën a produce thousands of employment on one sector like on the poultry mun ngaa ne lii damaa def poultry on large scale so that duñ importati nen damaa def ay tool yoo xam ne dañoo nekk on large scale so that ndaw yi ma mun faa employ 5000 gune yoo xam ne pompiteer ak li ñëw duñ ko fi mun sax importati nga dem si diwlin secteur bi nga dem si rice secteur bi not ay small ga loolu duñu indil benn impact so these are the issues. My name is Sima, a Gambian. As you can see today, we are gathering here today for me to give a declaration concerning the creation of a new political party that is called APC, Alliance of Progressive Citizens. This party was created, we started creating this party over some years now, and finally it was registered last month on the 6th of November. It was registered. After the registration, the party members deemed it very necessary to come to my house to ask me to lead the party, to become the leader, also the potential flag bearer for 26 presidential elections. So when they came, I have to do my consultations with my friends, with my families, with the people I know. Because for me to get into politics would not be something business as usual, because I am not a politician. What I am seeing or what we are seeing is our country. So therefore, before I accept such things, I have to consult my family, my immediate family, my friends, and the teams. When I say teams, I mean the technocrats that can support me, and then we build out this nation. So consequently, after that date, they decided to come back today to hear from me whether I have accepted to take the lead, and also whether I have accepted to run for the presidential for the presidency in 2026. So here we are. The simple question would be I am going to accept, or I am accepting that offer to be the leader of the APC, the newly created political party in the Gambia. And also, I am out to run for the presidency for the 2026 December elections. Why am I doing this? It is not that I'm a politician, or it is not that I want to lead, or it is also not that I want positions or whatsoever. But the current privileged situation in this country, which nobody is doubting, is the fact that expectations were not met over the past 9 years or so. So, on that note, we feel very fitting that what is happening now, we can do better than that. Basically, that is why I am coming in. Because we have seen over the period all the noise that we used to hear here in this country from people that we expect to lead us and that we expect to bring change is entirely a different thing, because job creations is something that we need and is not happening. This country is import dependent. We barely do not export anything. Our economy is controlled by non-Gambians. We know it. Access to capital for citizens to do business is a problem, and as a result, business is stagnant. I wouldn't say there are no business, but the pace is too slow. Business activities are very dull in this country right now, and we feel that is not the way. Slow. But basically, worldwide, like our neighboring countries that are even part of ECOWAS, we can see the growth that they are undergoing, developments. There are a lot of development projects happening in other countries that are that we can do as well. Because the Gambia, as small as it is, with a population of less than 2.5 million people, this country is not doing any effort over the period. And these are things I have said over and over as ambassador at large for business and investment. I have attracted a lot of jobs into this country that can create more jobs, stabilize the economy by retaining or by getting more foreign currencies to support the economy. So first of all, for example, a country like the Gambia, with a youthful population of 78%, you have the River Gambia, you have the Atlantic Ocean. A country like that, you have fertile land, you have the River Gambia that is navigable, and then you have almost over 300, 400 kilometers of fresh water. This small country cannot still feed itself. Because rice production, for example, we import rice entirely. Vegetable oil, we cannot produce out of quality. We cannot produce even chicken and eggs. Potatoes and onion that we could have grown here, we import. And at the same time, we are not exporting anything to balance the situation. So situations like that will never take us anywhere. And these are things I have raised over and over the period. So if today Gambian people, particularly the women and the youths, they see me as a redeemer per se and approach me, so who am I? Not to lead and make the required changes that people want. Because as a growing economy, things shouldn't be the way they are going, and that is the fact. You see, so for me, my objective is to see that this country move forward, nothing else. And I am sure, with the help of the people and their support, we shall reach to that level. Yes. So we are not politicians. I have to make this very clear, because this is not politics as usual, whereby people will be praise singing, and I don't have any objective for those kind of politics. We want the reality. We want to govern in the most honorable manner. You understand, without any form of nepotism, favoritism. Only what we want is to follow the truth. That is our concern. Anything that is not clear, we can never be part of it. Because I know a lot of people know me in this country that I work on principles. Yeah, so for that matter, I don't want to take too much of your time. So basically, this is our objective. Yeah.